Incremental greetings. You may have experienced that when you import a page, let's say Logman as an example, you will lose the formatting, right? So as you can see here, I have bolding and some color coding, which is kind of useful, right? But once I import it in my testing collection, you see that this differs a lot. What is this? I cannot read all of this gibberish because even the new lines are lost, right? So I cannot use that. Well, there's a solution. And first, will be useful if you try to use the same web page over and over again. So in my case, Logman, I will be importing Logman very often. So I will I think it's worth creating a template for that, or at least a styling. And in this case, I could do it with Internet Explorer, but for me it's easier to use another browser. So I will switch to Google Chrome. Okay, so the quickest solution is click anywhere and view page source. Now Ctrl F to search and CSS. And I want the main style sheet. There's all of them, common, add server, and external fonts. So I only care about the common in this case. So I copy everything. As you can see, this is absolutely massive. There are so many different classes. Okay, now this is copied. So I go back to SuperMemo. Now right click, text, style, and edit the style. But here I will be overwriting the default. So before that, I think it's worth creating a new template. And I will call it, in this case, Logman. So all future imports that I want from this web page will be using the Logman template. Okay. Now text, style, and new style. I will call it also Logman. Click OK. So it creates the CSS file. And now I will do the same for editing the file. And here I will paste my clipboard and save the changes. Ctrl S. Now look at that. So it's not exactly the same because it's Internet Explorer. And you can see you have huge break lines here. It's not that compact, but it's readable now. Let's compare again, if I import it again, using the, look, compare this with this. So basically, it's to use the minimum template principle. So in my case, this is actually needed because I have a very constant use of this website. And on top of that, you can customize it to your needs. So I just did a plain copy and paste to have the same experience of the website. But I did my own changes because for me, I don't like this white background. So if I go to my English collection, look at that. It's brown sugar, it's not the same example. One limitation, as you can see, when I click, I enter the edit mode. I don't know why, but all that is hidden becomes shown. It's not displayed. It's no longer hidden. What I do is I set the font to the minimum, but all the new line breaks are here, as you can see. Which you can also hide them, but then I hide some of them that I don't want to. My colors differ from the website. So instead of just bolding, I use the red. So I know next time, next repetition, incrementally reading this, this sentence, or if I do an extract today, this sentence was meant to learn brown sugar. And in case sugar and molasses, I don't know that. So I will look for this in the dictionary. American English, a thick, dark, sweet, liquid, gotcha. And in British has a different word. So I will be importing, let me import because this is a genuine example. So I will, and here it is, for instance, when it's American or British, I use my own color coding, so it's orange. There will be an indication, this is most likely worth a card.